Okay, now talk about my cinema journey. And after Hitchcock as the most successful suspense filmmaster in the world, has also become one of my favorite directors. Most of his works are suspense films, black and white films, murder cases, and suspense are my favorite elements. As one of my favorite films in his work, I must mention that this film tells a completely murder only through audiovisual language and dance movement. When I first saw it, I was careless and didn't see the murder, but when I watched it for the second time, I was shocked by the details in the film. Speaking of suspense films, the Spanish film The Invisible Guest had the greatest impact on me in recent years because the script structure and the vacuum of plot development of this film are perfect, and it gives people the greatest shock at the last moment. There are also some film types I like very much, such as Michael Bay's Transformers and Christopher Nolan's Batman. These are my favorite films. The world shaped in the film and the perspective of science fiction make me feel very novel and make me realize that the world in the film can be very different from the real world. Harry Potter is one of the most famous movies in the world, and it is also one of the movies I watched repeatedly. Harry Potter is an adapted film, which also makes me realize that making a film can visualize things that speak words. Compared with the words, it is easier to see the world established in the book. Now let's talk about which directors has the greatest impact on me. Of course, the first one is Hitchcock. First, his film talk about some murders, and my father was a policeman. When I chat with my father, I often hear some strange cases, and also I watch the Hitchcock's films, so I have the impulse to shot these cases. And the second one is Quentin. His film style is almost the same as that I want. It is violent and bloody. I think that these are essential elements in crime films compared with Hitchcock's suspense. His film stimulates the audience vision more. And the third one is a Chinese director. I strongly recommend his film, and his name is John Woo. The dialogue design in his film is perfect. Artist conception of the film is very beautiful, and there is perfect black humor. Watching his film is like enjoying a work of art. So this is my film journey.